Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you how to make an email signature using Canva and Google Docs. Let's get started. What I like about this signature is that it takes me to multiple websites. I can click in this image and I get to my school website. I can click on this icon and get to Twitter or even get to Pinterest. And you'll notice I'm using a table. When we're all finished making our signature, we are going to hide those table borders so that you don't know it's a table and they magically disappear so all of the elements come together. We're going to walk through the directions together. We're going to use templates to compile the elements, and we're going to create using one of the tables. This is layout option 1, and you can scroll down to see layout option 2. You'll notice with each option, there's social media icons added for you. So if you like the color, keep them. If you want to customize it, you could delete those icons and add your own. If you don't already have a Canva educator account, make sure you sign up for it. It's free. I will link that website in the YouTube description. It gives you access to a ton of features as an educator. You definitely want it. So we're going to start with the photo and social media template. Click on the template, then go to your upload section on the left. If you don't have something saved, do it now and upload the file. But if you have an image saved, you can scroll down and find the image that you like. We're just going to click and drag it to that circle. I'm going to double click on my image just to make it a little bit bigger, to resize it. When I have it the way that I like, I'm going to click on the gray on the outside, and it looks awesome. So now I want to change the circle color on the outer ring. So I'm going to click on that circle. It's pink for now, so I can change the color by just choosing something else. You can choose one of your pre-selected colors or even go to the document colors, but I like this blue. It's really talking to me, so I'm going to choose that. So now that we have our photo, we can add social media. So if you want to recolor it, do it now. You can select the gray circle and make it something different. So if you wanted to choose the color, make it anything you want. So I'm going to choose the orange for now just to show you what it looks like customized. I'm going to go over to the share to download them. Click download. And then I'm going to keep it as a PNG. Choose transparent background so there's no background. And then I am just going to download my photo for now and click done. Go back to the table that I want to use. And then all I have to do is just click above the social media icons, go to the bottom of my browser where the download is saved, and drag it to above the social media icons. If that's too hard for you, you can just go to insert an image from your computer if that's easier. So I love the way that the photo looks with the colors of those icons. But again, if I wanted to add the orange instead, I would just go back to Canva. And that's page 2. So I could go to share, download. I'm just going to make it page 2 instead. Transparent background, and then choose download. So watch what happens when you add a social media icon. So I'm just going to drag it from the bottom at the very end. It makes it huge. That's okay. We can resize it. So I'm just going to make it small. And because there's so many right now, they won't all fit on the same row. So I'm just going to delete Pinterest for now just to kind of show you what that looks like. You also have to add a space in between each icon, or Gmail will not recognize it as a hyperlinked icon. I don't want all of these icons, so I'm going to delete the ones I don't need. Next thing is our name and contact information. So click on that, and it will open a template for you and start customizing. You can change the fonts by going to one of the text boxes and clicking on a font. If you want to change them all at one time, you can just select that font, and at the bottom, it will actually change all of them. But if you want to keep the original font, just hit undo. I like Poppins for now, so I'm going to keep that. I'm going to change the color, though, from pink to that really fun blue. And I'm going to start adding my information. So my name, my role, and then I would add my school or district, phone number, address, and website. If I don't have one of these elements, I just have to click on it to delete it. So take the time now to customize your section. When you're finished, you're going to go to Share, Download, and we don't want to make it a transparent background because then it's hard to read when it's in dark mode because this is a white background and it's black writing. So again, keep that in mind. You want something to look great in light and dark mode. So when I share it and download it, I'm going to not check transparent background. I'm going to keep the white, and then I'm going to choose download. I'm going to go back to my table and drag it from the bottom and add it to my section. And then what I have next is my area for my badges. Maybe you don't have badges or you don't want to share them, so you could just add a quote or another fun design. So I'm going to click on that template, choose Use Template, and then I'm going to first change the color to blue or any other color. I'm really inspired by this fun beach blue right now. I'm going to delete this text box, but if I wanted to add a quote, I could just click on the text box, change the sizing, and then change the font to match what I used earlier. But I wanted to add my badges, so I'm going to delete the text box, go over to my uploads, and I have these badges saved. If you cannot find badges that you have earned in the past, you can just easily search them on Google. Take time now to add your information, make it really fun. Click Share to download this. I want the blue in the background, so I'm not selecting transparent. I'm going to choose Download. Go back to my sheets, and then I'm going to drag it from the bottom and just add it. Now we're going to move to hyperlinking. Make sure that you have added a space in between any of the social media icons you included. I can start adding my Twitter first. I'm just going to open up a new tab, go to my Twitter, and then add my Twitter page. And I'm going to do that by clicking on the image, and then I can right click. So 2 fingers, 1 click, and then insert link at the bottom, paste it, and then click apply. And then now it will link to my Twitter. I'm going to link my counseling website next. Copy the website. And you're linking this big image. Insert link at the bottom, paste it, and then apply. I also want to link my Pinterest, which I know is on my website. So I will copy my Pinterest. So click the image, insert link, paste it. And now I have 3 things linked. And I did not link my badges, but maybe you want this to link to a page that shows all your badges or whatever you created on the bottom. So if you want that to link, make sure you link that as well. Now we're ready to move to step 5, which is changing the border color of the table. I am just going to select the entire table. And what I do is just hold down on my mouse and pretend I'm drawing like a box around it to highlight it. Go up to the 3 dots, choose the pen, and then change it to whites. And then the border will be hidden. If you don't want to use white, you could use another color, but I like how it's hidden. Now we're going to add our email signature to our Gmail account. So I'm going to go to my Gmail settings, which is this flower icon, see all settings. And then I'm going to scroll down to my signature area. If you don't have one yet, you might need to add it. So you're going to select Create New. And then you can just name it anything that you want. I can just name mine Default for now. I'm going to go back to my signature, and then I'm going to highlight my signature again. Make sure I get all the elements. I'm going to copy. And then I'm going to paste my signature in this white box. And then I'm going to scroll up to make sure that it copied correctly. And once I've copied it, I can actually click, and I notice and I noticed that it links to my website, it links to my Twitter, and it links to my Pinterest. Select the default box because that's what I named my signature. And then I'm going to scroll down to save changes. So then anytime I send a new email, my signature is already added. So this is a really fun way to jazz up your email account. You'll notice that anytime that somebody gets this email from you, they could easily click to go to your website and your social media icons. If you have fun creating an email signature for your school or your students, I would love to see what you ended up making. So feel free to tag me on Twitter at Ashley Holcomb so that I can celebrate what you made. Have fun creating.